Guys, how we doing? Welcome back to Trading Guys. What a phenomenal week. This is now Monday. I've woken up, I've closed some trades now, which I'll explain, but in total I've been sitting at like 94 grand. This here is, of course, TradingView, and this is the one that I have attached to a live account. And what I like about this is there's pros and cons to attaching live accounts to this, is that if you're in the Trading Guys, you'll know that I always try other stuff, right? So the thing that I like about it is, look, you can see here, you can have your live account, Ryan Mac Trading Guys USD account, or like if I ever want to try something which is outside of my strategy, and I don't want to take it on the live account, then I can just jump across here, select paper trading, and then you can just take a paper trade, you know what I mean? And then when you want to take live trades, you just click on your USD account, connect, boom, and away you go. So as you can see here, guys, this is currently unrealized profit at 76,000. You can see it down here. I've got my stop loss at 60 grand, right, which is just below this area here to give it space to breathe and go. You can see this liquidity grab here, pin. Now, what happens quite a lot of the time is, when you get a pin like this and it breaks away, it will come back down and retest that pin. As you've seen, it's already done here, but it can come back down, retest this pin and go, right? I'm happy with 60 grand, so I'm willing to risk, 15 grand to see if this comes down, rejects around this area here and flies in order to maybe hit, 99 grand. You know what I mean? I'm happy to risk that. I had NZD USD running. I've closed it on all accounts. Let me just jump across. And thank God we did. Because, it was, look, I closed it when it was down here. Perfect close, because it closed here, now it's came back up. Now, it could potentially come back up here and start melting again. But, who cares? It was more than enough. I entered the trade, up here, right? In fact, that's a lot of shit right there. I entered it even higher than that. I did. I entered the trade up here. Do you know what I mean? So to take it down to here is lovely. Beautiful area of rejection, blah, blah, blah. Yes, it could still come down, but I entered it here and I got out down here. Fucking happy days. So I've closed it now on all accounts. I closed NZD USD on my mate's little account. Why does that say? Oh, that must have stopped me out. Okay, that's fine. So I must have been stopped out on this. However, if you look at my mate's account, this is a tiny account, right? But the point is, my mate gave me this account when it was at like $790, and it's now at 1,378, which is it's a 74% increase. So if you look at that in terms of money, that's shit. But if you look at it in terms of percentage increase, it's 74% I've made the guy in about a year. That's pretty fucking insane. I've got this one still running. This is the Darwin X account, 7,400. I've got my stop loss down here, which is fine. I'm risking about $1,000 on that. That is totally fine. Let me just see. Should I just close that out? Let's have a look. In fact, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to close it. Close. Why is it not closing? Close the position, Joe. There we go. Okay, finally closed. Let's have a look at the other accounts. Okay, that's all closed. Okay, that's fine. So they are closed. Okay. I'm happy to leave this oil one, all right, because it's 60 fucking grand. Excuse me. That's fine. I'm just going to let that run. So, yeah, what a week this has been. What a week. Let me just have a quick look at this before we move on. I'll close that as well. Okay, just close that. So there's another 3 grand, 3,600 on that. That one there is like a prop. That's one of the prop fucking things. Where are we here? Right, okay. Oh, it's melting down. It's coming down below. Okay. Let's have a look. Is it going to bounce back? Let me just see this. Yeah, I'm happy to leave it. I'm happy to leave it because you normally get these pull downs and it goes bang. So my stop loss is around here. Let's just see what it does. I mean, even if it stops me out and I'm up 60, who gives a fuck? That's amazing, right? The accounts went from 104k to 175k. That's just one account. Happy fucking days. Now, let's have a look. It's now Monday. I actually, excuse me, I prefer to get these out on a kind of Saturday so I can enjoy my Sunday. I didn't manage to get it out on Saturday, and then on Sunday I just had so much to do. I thought, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to do it on Monday. So let's see what we've got. I haven't even looked to see what we've got. Prime Market Terminal is now up and running. They are actually still doing updates, guys. Excuse me, but it is up and running. It's a fucking phenomenal piece of kit, honestly. I like what we've got here. So we've got the AI. We've got oil here. We've got these are the two trade. In fact, let me just update this because you can update this now. Where did I close it? Charts, notes. I'll do my notes in that later. But where the hell do you close it? There will be a bit on here. I don't know how the fuck you close it. I'll find out later. It's still new to me. I don't want to delete it. Yeah, there will be a way. I'm just going to contact the guys and be like, how the fuck do you actually close a trade here? Because it is not showing. Yeah. Yeah, I'll work it out later and I will update this in another video, guys, just so I don't keep you too long. But yeah, what a fucking week, eh? Absolutely on fire. Let's just crack on with this and move on. So AUD, China, and NZD. Okay, 1st to 7th of March. Okay, that was last week. Good. Let's just have a look at what we've got here. So bearish, bearish, bullish, 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 bearish, bearish, bullish, 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 bearish, bearish, bullish, bullish, bearish, bullish. Remember, don't be fooled that it's in red, okay? Look, it was 0, it was minus 0.5, now it's plus 0.3. That's growth, okay? That's bearish. That's bullish. Let's see what we got next week. This week, sorry. CPI China today, PPI China today. Yep, these are things we want to see. Oh, in fact, it's already there. Bullish and bullish. Trade balance, we want to see that tomorrow. Okay, we don't have too much news that we want to see, that we're going to see this week, okay? So, as always, remember, write in your books, currency strength, strong, weak, and neutral, all right? AUD, I'm going to keep in strong, as in overall, still doing quite well. NZD, I'm going to keep in weak. Now, I know I had some good news there, but overall, it's not good. Neutral, I'm just going to write in there CHF, Swiss franc. I always keep Swiss franc in neutral, okay, in terms of economic. However, I always remember in my mind, when we're going to trade it, you're going to trade it based on risk on sentiment or risk off sentiment, okay? What else? I mean, straight away you can put Japanese yen in weak and stuff like that. So moving on, I'm just going to fly through this, guys, because I want to get off. I've got tons of shit to do today. So bullish, bearish, bullish. Okay, now CAD, this is a good one. CAD is going to be seeing, it should be seeing some strength because of the price of oil is flying. So let's just have a look. Oh fuck, there we go, look. Boom, that's a big whipsaw back down. Now, it's just a big liquidity grab. I wouldn't worry about it because oil price is just going to go fucking up from here, I'm telling you. But it hasn't stopped us out as of yet, so just leave it because the next candle could just go like that, fuck off and start flying, right? And if it does stop me out, I'm still up 60 grand on that one trade alone, right? So I'm not bothered whatsoever. Let's have a look at CAD. Okay, CAD pairs. AUD CAD. See? It's getting strength. Strength from oil. Let's have a look. Euro CAD. In fact, what am I talking about? This is the strength here from the oil price that continues rising. This is the pullback right now. This is the oil price continually rising, which is then given CAD strength. Euro CAD again. That's melting. Let me go to the higher time frames. Fucking 15-minute shit. Look at that. Look, that is because of oil strength. So the CAD is then gaining strength, and that's then melting down. GBP CAD, same again. Oil strength, giving strength to the Canadian dollar. NZD CAD, same again. Bosh. USD CAD, same again. Here it is, pulling it down. All right, and that's all because of oil price. That was 64. Okay. Right, moving on. What have we got? Building permits month on month, trade balance, employment, unemployment. Okay, we've got some news we want to see this week, but yeah, overall. So what you could do is, so the Canadian economy is weak, okay? The Canadian economy is weak. However, in the short term right now, we're going to quickly put that into strong, only because of the strength of oil, okay? You have to remember that the Canadian economy is weak. However, we're going to place it in strong just now because of oil, all right? And there's no really hold up in sight for that as of yet. CHF, we don't bother looking at because it's pointless. Straight on to Euro. Bearish, bullish, 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 bullish. Bullish, 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 bearish, bullish, 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 fucking hell. Bearish, sticky, and bearish, right? So fuck overall, Euro quite strong. Listen, I would say weak bullish you'd have probably got, right? This week we've got factory orders, trade balance, telling quarterly unemployment, French final CPI, and so on and so forth. Okay, so a bit of news we want to see. For Euro, overall, I'd say overall it's neutral. However, if you want to do the short-term stuff, i.e. this week, how is it looking this week? I would say you could potentially pop that into strong, okay, because that's some quite good numbers there. But remember, I'm giving you both options here, right? Long term, it's still neutral, okay? Short term, as in the here and now, right now, it's quite strong. So I'm going to keep mine in neutral because I deal with the long term stuff. But in my mind, I know that this week it's potentially going to be kind of weak bullish to bullish, all right? Moving on, GBP. Last week. Okay, we've got bullish, bullish, bearish, 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 bullish, bearish, bearish. Okay, so not very good at all. Let's see. NPC members, Burden speaks. Nah, there's nothing really that we want to see this week, guys, to be honest. Nothing really stands out. A couple of little things, but nothing really stands out. So I'm gonna keep GBP in neutral. What else have we got? Japanese yen. Bullish, bullish. Bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bearish, bullish, bearish. So again, mixed. I'm still keeping Japanese yen in. It's kind of. I'm just going to keep it in weak because the economy is still pretty fucking weak. Now remember, you may see strength in Japanese yen, Swiss franc, last week, and this week is because of risk-off sentiment, because of the Iranian war, right? People moving their money to safe havens, so that's why it's getting this strength. But overall, the economy is not good. Average cash earnings, okay, let's have a look. What's that for? Okay, so today, so that's bullish, 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 bullish. So quite decent numbers there, but it's still not enough to, take it out the shit. So I'm going to keep it in weak. NZD, we've done that, sorry. USD is going to be strong right away. Oh yeah. Bullish, 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 bearish, bullish, 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 bullish. Bearish. Sorry, bullish, because it came in less than expected. Same and less than expected, so that's bullish. So, bullish. Bearish. Bullish. Bullish. Sticky. Bearish. 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 Bullish. Yeah, bullish. So I'm still going to keep USD in strong, guys, especially because of the war, etc. going on. Just remember, risk on, risk off, and so on. But I'm still going to keep it in strong. What we got here for this week? We've got core CPI this week, unemployment claims, core PCE, prelim GDP, job openings, jolts. Okay. Right, so I've got strong AUD, CAD, USD. Remember, the economy of CAD is not strong, it's because of oil. Weak NZD, Japanese yen, and neutral CHF, Euro, GBP. That's strong AUD, CAD, USD, weak NZD, Japanese yen, neutral CHF, Euro, GBP. Remember, when I'm saying this, I'm talking about the economy as a whole, where it is in the market cycle in the grand scheme of things, okay? If you want to have a look in depth at what the market's doing right here, right now, today, then come across here to the trading prime market terminal. Where are we? Sentiment. I'm sure is it this one? I'm sure it is this one. Let's have a look. Wait, I'll refresh this. It should be these. I don't know why it's not coming up. News, sentiment, nope. It is this one, I was right. I don't know why it's not coming up. They must be updating it. Oh, they will be, in fact, because it's Monday, so they'll be updating it. So normally you jump on here, and it gives you the list of what's bullish and bearish and weak and so on. Do you want to come on here? Do you want to come on here? Fucking hell, honest to God, every week I say to them, shut up, I'm about to do a fucking live. And then they phone the DJ, they call catering, they fucking parties and balloons in the background. They only do it when I'm doing a fucking live. If you want to play the guitar, you can just fucking play the guitar, it's fine. Right, that's us, guys. Sorry, I've jumped back. Where are we? So normally they do have it here, right? I was going to show you it, but obviously they're updating it on a Monday. It will be up in the next, hour or two. So no dramas there. This is at 65k now. I mean, I'm just going to leave that, as I said, because what you can find, it's just going to go boom, better value, and then bish, bash, bosh, start taking off again. Let's have a look at some news on Prime Market Terminal quickly and see, because this gives you updated news right here. So this here on the left is like your kind of forex factory. This here is your geopolitical stuff. We also have this on our Discord channel. If you come across and you look here, newsfeed, we also have the same thing, live news, right? Tells you when stuff's happening. So what have we got? US President Trump and Chinese President summit is unlikely to yield a breakthrough, with 5 people briefed on preparation, saying the summit is unlikely to create room for even a limited reset of business and investment ties, according to Reuters. Okay. I'm really looking for the Iran stuff. Yeah, Iranian missile attack causes power outage, Tel Aviv. Okay, so that's the stuff we want to see based on oil, right? Let's just come across very quickly, guys, and run through... Let's run through pairs, see what we have got. Right, so AUD CAD is coming back to potential area to buy, but yeah, I wouldn't be buying it yet because of what's going on. Nothing here that I would buy yet. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Potentially, I wouldn't be taking that yet. I'd want to see something a bit more solid, a bit more concrete. Nothing there. There's nothing there to take. You know, it's already ran. Nothing there to take. Nothing there. I mean, it's already been and gone, right? We already had this marked up. Euro, Japanese yen. Nothing there. Nothing. Nothing. Nope. You can't take anything there yet. GG, no. Look, there's nothing. There's no entries yet. What's this? GBP NZD. You could. You just need to pull back now and go, but... Pound hasn't given us any solid data yet for it to be really strong. Oh, look, that came and hit our area and just fucking melted through. Did I take that? No, did I take that? No, it was NZD USD I took, sorry. I never took that one. NZD CHF, nothing there. There's nothing there. You see that? This is why I love swing trading, guys, because I can come on here and I can be like, there's fuck all there. I don't need to sit in front of my computer all bloody day searching for trades. I can come on, have a look, right, there's fuck all there. I'll come back in a day or two, you know? USD CAD. USD CAD, let's see. Nah, really nothing there. USD CHF, nothing there. USD Japanese yen, nothing there. Look, there really is fuck all. Just apart from oil, obviously we're already in that, right? We're just letting that go. Let's see what that does, right? If it stops me out, it stops me out. We're still up, and I've already closed some, so we're still up, 60 bags on this one account. I've already closed all the other accounts. That's 20 odd G's, so we'd be up fully, like 80 odd grand, even if that stops me out, right? But I'm happy. It's currently at 66. The stop loss is at 60. I'm happy to leave it because we know overall it's just doing these pullbacks, right? And then it's going to go fuck off and fly. What you don't want, though, is you don't want to be in, 60, 70 grand profit, and then you let it come all the way back down to 20. That's not worth it. But, coming back down to 60 is totally worth it to then potentially, send it up to fucking 90. Without having to enter fresh trades, you know what I mean? Gold is just really ranging. Look, obviously the guys are catching gold in our Discord group. Lee's given them gold trades, look, gold scalps, you see? Look, he already gave it this morning. Come down, break away, boom. That's exactly what it done. Break away, boom. Because they do scalping, right? I do swings. So in terms of swings, there's really nothing there that I would take. But in terms of scalping, the guys are smashing it. Copper. There's fuck all, guys. That's it. There's nothing new for me to enter right now, so I'll just be maintaining oil. Oil is either gonna, stop me out at 60 grand plus, or that's it. Okay. So yeah, I hope you had a good week. I hope you caught oil, because I did post it in the group and I posted it in another wee thingy as well. Don't overtrade, don't over risk. If you see a trade, take it. If you're looking around like we've just done there and there's fuck all to take, don't take fuck all. Just sit on your money and wait for the trades to come. Okay? Have a great week. Take care. Bye bye.